Hey guys, it's the TI guy here, and today we're going to be coding Flappy Bird on the TI-83, TI-84, TI-84 Plus, or TI-84 Plus Silver Edition. I don't know if it works for the TI-84 Plus CE, but if it does, go ahead and try it for yourself. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so what we first need to do is create a program, and we're going to click Program, and go over to New, and Create New. And we're going to call this program Flappy. So, because you can only have a certain amount of characters as your name. Okay. So we now have the program named Flappy, okay? And what we're going to do here is we're going to store 15, store that into D, okay? Then what we need to do is do program, IO, go all the way down to the 8th one, and that's clear home. So what that's going to do, it's going to clear anything that's on the home screen. Okay, then click enter, and then we're going to store 4, store that into Y. Okay, then we're going to click enter. Now we're going to store -1, store that into S. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we need to have a repeat program. So we're going to go to program, go down to control, go in control, and go all the way down to number 6, which is repeat. Okay, what we're going to do is do Y. If Y is greater than 8, it's going to repeat until Y is greater than 8. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to create a random integer. So what we need to do is do math, go all the way to probability, and go down to number 5, which is random int, which stands for random integer. Okay, now what we need to do is 3, 7. And then we're going to store that into H. Okay, so what we need to do now is do S plus 1, and then we need to store this back into S. So whenever the program gets repeated, it's going to do +1 for S. Okay. Now what we need to do is make a for loop. So we need to do program, go down to 4, which is number 4 in control. And what we need to do is V, no, not list 6, V, so V, comma, 16, comma, 1, comma, -1. And then we need to close the parenthesis here. So close parenthesis. Okay. Now we're going to have we're going to create an if statement, okay? So do program. It's the first one in control. So if Y is greater than 8, then what's going to happen is, see, this is going to be the top. So if Y is greater than 8, we're going to have a stop. But you go all the way down till you find stop in control. It's letter F. Okay? And then what we need to do, we're going to have another if statement, which is going to be if V is equal to, 2, and so we're going to go second, math, which is going to bring us to test, which is where you'll find your equal button. And then we'll go over to logic, and so if V equals 2 and open parenthesis, we need Y, so, and does not equal H. Okay, so now we need to have another and, so second math, and Y, so Y, does not equal h minus 1. Okay, now we're going to do close parenthesis. And under this, we're going to have another stop. So we're going to go into program, in control, go all the way down to stop, which is letter F. Okay, so now what we need to do is do another if statement. So if y, so y is less than or equal to, which is this sign right here, less than or equal to, less than or equal to 8. One sec, I accidentally messed it up. So you would do, if you ever do this, you would do second, delete, which would make an insert, and then you click enter. And what that does, it brings it down to there. Okay, now under the if statement, you need to have an output. So it's an IO, and it's the sixth one down, output. Okay, and what this is, it's going to be the bird. Okay, so Y, comma, 2, comma, and now we're going to create the bird. So what we need to do is alpha, quotation marks, which is going to make it so it can recognize it. So then we need to do is second test, and let's do for the bird, let's do the greater than symbol. Okay, and then let's put another quotation marks. You really don't have to do that in TI Basic, but it just makes me feel complete. I know it's weird. Okay, so then what we need to do is have a 4. So go, it's in control, and it's the fourth one down. Well, how ironic that 4 is 4. But, okay, then we need to have E, comma, 1, comma, H minus 2. H minus 2, okay. And then close parenthesis. And then what we need to do is have an output under this 4. So again, press program. It's an IO, and go down. It's a 6th one. So output E, comma, B, comma, and then second alpha, which will make it so it locks. So we're going to do, for the pipes, for it not to hit, let's do, first we got to put the quotation marks. Let's do I. Okay, so you'll have to go in between the I's, and then let's close the quotation marks, and then click enter. Now what we need to do is have an end. So program, it's the second one down in control, and it's called end. Okay, so now enter. We're going to click enter, and we're going to have another 4 statement. So it's in control, fourth one down. Okay, and now do E, comma, E, comma, H plus 1, comma, 8. Okay, so that's that. And then we need to close the parenthesis. And then enter. And now we're going to have another output. And this will be another pipe in Flappy Bird. Okay, output E, comma, V, comma, I. Well, no. Second alpha, then the quotation marks I, then the other quotation marks, and then let's close the parenthesis. Not with L, but close parenthesis. Okay. Now what we need to do is have an end. So it's the 7th one down in control. Okay, and then click enter, and then we're going to have another 4 loop. So it's going to be 4 alpha E, comma, V, comma, D. Okay, so close parenthesis. Now enter that. And so now what we need to do is do end, which is one down in control. So end, then enter, no, not plus. Enter, and do 4. Okay, 4, E, comma, 1, comma, 8, close parenthesis. Okay, then what we're going to do from here is we're going to have it output. So program output. Okay, so output E, comma, comma, V, then comma, then second alpha, which will lock it. Then this is going to be a space, so it's 0, and then close parenthesis, and then enter. Okay, now what we need to do is do another end, and then we're going to do output, so program output 1, comma, S. 1, comma, 8, comma, S. So that's going to print our score on the screen. Okay. Then we're going to have click enter. And then now we're going to get the get key, which get key is going to make it so whatever button we press, that's going to be the button that's going to make the bird go up. And it'll keep going down no matter what. Okay. So go program and go to IO, and it's the 7th one down, and that's get key. So we're going to do get key, and let's store that into, let's do K. So we're going to do an if statement. So if, then we're going to go to second test, logic, and it's the 4th one down, not. So if not, parenthesis, alpha K, parenthesis. Then, so we're going to add a then statement. So it's under if, then we're going to have another if statement, program if y, so y is less than or equal to 8. Okay, then what we need to do now is have an output. So IO, program IO, and the 6th one down, output, okay? And then we're going to do y, comma, 2, comma, then we're going to have another space. So we're going to do second alpha, which will lock it. Then we're going to do quotation marks, and then space, and then quotation marks again. Okay. So let's enter. Then we're going to do a y plus 1. So y plus 1. Store that back into y. Okay. So let's click enter. Then we're going to do program end. And then we're almost done here. So we're going to do another if statement. So if K and second math, so logic and, so and y is greater than 1, then we're going to do another if statement, so program if y is less than or equal to, which is number 6, less than or equal to 8. Then we're going to output. Wait, this has to be on a separate line. So then output, which is in program IO. Then this is the 6th one down, output Y, comma 2, comma, then we're going to have a space, so second alpha lock, which that will lock it, and then we'll do quotation marks, and then space, and then quotation marks, okay? Then enter, and we're just about done here, so we're going to do Y minus 1, and we're going to store this back into Y. So Y, okay, and just three more lines, which is all going to be end. So end, enter, program. And if you click the number that it corresponds to, so say I click 7, it's going to do end again. So program, end. Okay, so we're finally done. So let's test this out. So do second mode, which is going to quit out of the thing. Do program. Let's execute Flappy, okay? And look. It doesn't matter whatever button you press on the screen. It just is any button you press on the screen, then it will run that. It'll be the Flappy Bird. So us is a bird, and then we'll keep going. And look at this, it's Flappy Bird. On your TI-84, TI-83, TI-84 Plus, TI-84 Plus Silver Edition, and if it works on the TI-84 Plus CE, comment in the comments down below and let me know. And please like and subscribe. I'm just barely starting out. And have a nice day. Bye.